And it was put about that don't invest in a home, invest in gold. And then everyone went, oh, all right then, and then bought gold or started buying or started selling their gold. So I thought, well, that's a good plan. And I started doing that myself. So I started buying as many of one action figure from 1982 from He-Man as I could in order to make it rare. And it was Ram-Man from He-Man. Anyone? No? He-Man was a 1980s cartoon made by Mattel, and basically it was an advert. As much as I loved the series, it was an advert to sell toys, and basically they brought in a different character each week, and then normally he never turned up again, but they released the toys. So kind of in the wake of Star Wars, it was a bit commercial and money grabbing.
I never knew that.
Sorry?
I never knew that. I've been all these years.
And, so currently I have 110 of these. Yeah, and that's it really.
Are they all the
All
same?
exactly the same.
All exactly the same. I have got a film just to show you. This is one I showed it as part of Pulse Festival in Ipswich, and this is
Does it need a sound?
no, there's no sound, and this is just done in a shop. So to
Can you
prove
move
that I've
the
actually.
cursor off the...
Oh yeah. And to show that we've got as many as we have. And I do a performing show talking about how
So you
I've
should
got them
really
and stuff.
destroy them.
That's right.
See, everyone says that.
But they're wrong because
it's about my theory behind it is about trying to make more money out of it. So if I destroy them all, it's not something we can all become part of. It's just me making this, like it's like the Highlander, like this one is the only one that can exist. And it's more, for me, it's more about the people in the economy and showing that we can take on the economy and take ownership of it rather than being dictated to by the oil companies or the gold companies that gold is worth more than whatever at the moment, or flour or honey or...
I don't think you've got anything like enough.
No, they made millions. It's kind of it's in a weird way. I started off by going, oh, I could possibly get them all, really genuinely believing that. But the more I've gone on, the more I've realised it's more about talking about it and saying to people like you that these are worth money, and then hopefully in some way you believe me, or agree even. And I sold one. I performed this at Colchester Arts Centre the other week and sold one in the show for £15 because I convinced someone enough that it was worth money.
Oh, they're worth £15.
No, he paid a little above. What he should have
So
paid.
is it like, because if they are all the same, do you not get annoyed if you find one that's, you're having to buy for a lot more than?
No, it just means that
It's
that's
exactly
nice.
the same as the other one, but it's more.
Yeah, it should be worth more. There is
They lose
a way
their
of
axe.
finding out. So with axe, important.
Yeah.
Bracelets, very important. He-Man was a very obvious show, and Ram-Man rams. And so normally he has paint on the top of his head gone, like this one, if you want to see.
Because they've been
Alright.
played with.
Because they've been played with. So full bracelets worth a lot more because they're stickers, they can come off. An axe is brilliant. In fact, made in Taiwan is on about 1982. I have 4 that are made in France.
Ooh.
I kind of know why, but I haven't fully figured it out yet. And it still says 1982. There is some reports that it's called Belos, which is, does anyone know French? That's apparently Ram-Man in French, or something like that. But that was 1985, but mine's still saying 1982. So I don't know whether it's cheap moulds or whatever. And they are slightly different. They're a slightly redder colour and look tanned on the arm.
So how much would you pay for one then?
Originally, when I first started, they just didn't sell on eBay and various places like that, or they did and it went for 99p and it was just someone finishing their collection. Now they can go up. They've gone. You'd pay about £3, and I am affecting the price.
Where do you
But
buy?
if I stop, will it carry on that price? I don't know because I won't stop.
So you buy them on eBay?
eBay, sci-fi fairs. I do have this rule that if I do find someone selling it at a boot sale or buying it, I do try to tell them that an artist is collecting these and they're worth more money. So it's to try and encourage it in all
so
sense of the word.
It's a collector's item.
Yeah.
You won't buy it.
Yeah.
So I do try and encourage the price change as much as I can. We did a press release when I got to 100, and I got in Colchester Gazette, which is brilliant, and had all of the figures. And then someone who was a big fan of He-Man put them on He-Man.org, which is the forum for He-Man fans, going like, "Hi, your Ram-Man." And then there was like all these forum posts about me collecting this figure.
Did they think it was good or bad?
They were sort of slating me and going, "Oh, it's quite interesting," and kind of stuff like that. But I am now a member of He-Man.
Americans don't understand Jamie. They think that he just wants to own every Ram-Man because he's a mental person. Which on the outlook to everyone does kind of look that way.
Yes.
No matter how Jamie's is on the forum screaming blue in the face, it's trying to affect the economy. I don't know if Americans know what the economy is.
There's a mint one.
They don't get Jamie.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of one of them. A comment that one of them meant was that, "Oh, I've got one and my dad destroyed one, so he's failed already then." And it's
because they want you to collect everything.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
think you want to collect every single one.
yeah, and by one being destroyed, I know loads are destroyed.
Yeah.
As all toys.
But did you just light on it because it was? Did you like it?
It was an idea I was thinking of as like trying to tackling Cash for Gold, and then or thinking about trying to come up with a piece that related to the economy.
But why that?
And then I found 4 in 1 boot sale.
Oh, I see.
Just sort of looking, and I know that from my geekiness,
Yeah.
I knew that these weren't expensive within He-Man. So it was the kind of character you went, "Oh, alright, then I'll finish my collection, I'll get Ram-Man."
Yeah.
And it actually is true, a lot of them on that forum post on He-Man.org said, "Oh, I'll donate mine to you because I hate Ram-Man." Phil was actually mocking me because he has a car and his legs won't split, so he won't fit in his car.
Because Masters of the Universe is far superior. Masters of the Universe. And their legs will go around on their horses and their cars.
Yeah, no, he's from the same, it won't. And,
Do you find them beautiful?
yeah, they're beautiful in a way. I mean, I like them when they're all together. There was a piece by Anthony Gormley where he did all the clays and all of the moulds. I've shown them in Glarry, I've shown them here actually. But I like them all when they stand in a row together, and I like the idea of filling a room with an army or Ram-Man. I do actually have.
Do you ever use it as a currency?
Yes, I have asked. My manager bought me 3, which is a bonus at the end of the year for Christmas. She bought me a Ram-Man. Since I started.
Jamie's given us a Ram-Man.
Yeah,
work.
Yeah, exchange for work I've given them. I have someone off. I sold my bike the other day, and I said, "We can either give me £30 or 3 Ram-Men, whatever you deem necessarily." And I do have a new one here, which paid for £3.
Wow.
Oh, well, we're witnessing the opening.
And that's probably about the right price.
Why is this one still in its box?
It's mint. I bought it. No one's ever opened it. That's the most expensive one I've ever bought, and will buy it probably.
How much is that?
£192.
Oracle, man.
But there's a couple more that have come up that I haven't bought. There's one that's £50 at the moment on eBay, and I've purposely left it. Yeah, it's in this box. But that's the Top Toys Mint Ram-Man. In Europe, they sort of franchise them out to Topps Toys as well as Mattel. So in the UK, we're the only country that got Mattel's ones and Topps Toys ones, but they don't get Topps Toys in UK. In America, so in America, that's worth a lot more money than what I paid for. If I just put it on eBay USA, you'd have to be a geek to know.
Yeah.
Or I have 110 now. But Phil did, as it's a piece about everyone taking on the economy. I'm taking this to Edinburgh Fringe. I talk about it. I do have badges done by Phil and flyers about how you can help me affect the economy. there is actually, it does say, not that we really promote, destroy is one of the things, not that one we really promote, but breaking or destroying your ram man would make ours worth more, plus it would stop anyone else making a profit, but we don't condone killing ram men. So if anyone wants that.
Question, like, this is a bit loaded. But, because me and Jamie come to work together on a shared passion for nostalgia and stuff that nobody really cares about other than me and Jamie. With the box one,
Yeah.
do you not just want to open it and experience the kind of sense of being a child, the same as why I open my pets?
Yeah.
Do you not just want to rip it open and pop it to your heart's content, knowing that it's never been popped before, and it is a virgin ram man that is and it's actually going to go in, and you can get. I know you don't have a castle baseball, but because your one, Jamie kindly gave the Hidden Dingbat collective a near mint ram man.
Yeah.
I smash his head up and down against the glass bottle, and he's no longer being mint.
To get the paint off, is it?
Just because I like to play with him. On a daily basis, I like to ram Laura in the face with him. I ram my desk with him. I ram the computer screen with quite a lot of clients. You just ram our ram man all day long.
I would, yes. Like you're just saying that to me. Just you describing that is like pure, yeah. But I can't. It would be worth a lot less, and it's to take
So
on.
how much would it cost you to open this? £100?
Yeah, it loses value instantly, really. Yeah, it'd be the £50 one is open. It's not been fully opened, so he's opened it to take it out to play as a kid that kept the box, and that's selling for £50, but not selling. So it's not worth that to any collector. So as I did as a collector, I just went, I'm not even looking at that.
But you don't open yours, no?
Some I do, yeah. Well, it's partly a conservation thing. Is that if you leave them in the boxes can corrode the plastic. So,
But that's got plastic around it to hold it together. It's already corroded.
polystyrene gives off fumes that make the plastic go funny. So you don't want to keep. If it's in a polystyrene thing, like some robots come in a polystyrene box with a cardboard on top. You definitely want to keep that all apart.
Oh, okay. I'll have to Google.
Yeah. Also, like, what happens with packaging? My cousin owned every single Star Wars figure in its box because we've got I wrote it in the film and I gave them to him because he was a child at the time. He sold them, or they were given away. I think when he was at university, his mum gave them away. We know that the collector put them up on the wall of his comic book shop, and slowly, one by one, the glue fell one night because the heat in the room.
Yeah.
So a box figure doesn't necessarily
Stay
Yeah,
past.
stay
you've got to
box.
be
They
careful
come out.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your ram man.
They want to come out.
That one is actually going to be sold at the end of our run in Edinburgh.
Pay for it.
So the idea is that because we've got, the hope is that because we've got 30 shows, that we're going to tell that everyone at each of the 30 shows that we're going to sell the win one at the end of the day, and if they truly believe, we'll have a big auction, or it may go for 50p and I lose a lot of money, but still someone's bought it and we are challenging.
Is ram man now going into your collection as he is an artist? Does that work? This is Jamie doing a show.
I don't really like him.
Jamie.
It's too. The
Jamie.
Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie. I don't really like him. Too much beard. I don't like the figure. I think the plastic's horrible.
Yeah, and he's not to scale as well with the rest of the He-Man, Master of the Universe. He's meant to be short and stocky. He's meant to be more like that, really. But He-Man is the same size as him, which also shows that they're quite not really thought through made. And in some of the adverts that we used to sell these toys, a lot of the times, because it's Castle Grayskull, which is the hero side, they used that as, and because it's Grayskull on a skull, they thought that was the evil side, and they, in the adverts it portrayed that as the evil side, so it was like that kind of selling without any knowledge of that, which you can't do now. You will be hung up by fans if you do that by any new TV shows. Pokemon did that, or I don't know, Ben 10 did that for any of the
Ben 10
famous
figures are
fans.
really good.
Sorry?
The Ben 10 figures are really good. I don't collect them.
So we have, maybe I can ask you advice for our knick-knack.